Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain. I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everybody to do their own research. Well, hello, it's Murky Meg here. It's Monday the 2nd of March, and before we start, I have a competition that's going. It's a little bit trickier this time. I wanted you to work a little bit harder. It's kind of like a treasure hunt. In one of my videos over the past 2 weeks, there is a little poll. Now, the poll starts off with a little eye when you click over it. This is in the very top right-hand corner, and it could very well be in any of my videos over the last 2 weeks. When you click over the eye, poll asks you whether you want to win a prize. The word that you need to send me in an email is in the answer. I'm not going to say it here because that would be giving the game away, wouldn't it? Go hunt, go find. It will be in there somewhere. Email me that word and you will be entered into the draw. Don't worry, I know it says pound sterling, but it will be converted into whichever currency that you use. And if you don't want the Amazon voucher, I can simply transfer that via PayPal. It's quite simple. Go have fun. It's all about giving back and celebrating that 40,000 subscribers hit that I got over the weekend. And I want to thank you all for making this happen. Without you, I am nothing. So have fun and go find that special word. On with today's video then, shall we? So Richard Palmer has confirmed that both Harry and Meghan will be at the Commonwealth Ceremony on March the 9th. I'm still a little bit dubious about this one because I've heard that she's demanding a private jet to take her from Canada over to the UK, all because of the coronavirus. We all know that's a big fat lie, to be perfectly honest. Meghan Markle doesn't really want to fly economy unless she really has to or is made to. So I think that her saying that she wants a private jet to fly over from Vancouver to London is just an excuse to have a private jet. Let me know what you think about that one. I am quite torn about this one, where if she turns up, the whole media coverage will be about her. It's inevitable, to be perfectly honest. Whether we like it or not, she is the most talked about woman at the moment. Whether you like her or whether you don't like her, coverage is all about her, and subjectively Harry as well. But predominantly, it's all about Meghan Markle, and I expect that she will be loving every moment of it. Questions are being asked on whether or not Charles will be paying for her outfit. I could safely say he probably is, because it is a royal duty. It will be an official royal duty, so therefore he or the taxpayers will be stumping up the cash for that. Predominantly probably Charles, to be perfectly honest, because I don't think they can... Well, I suppose they're still technically taking money from the sovereign fund until the 31st of March, aren't they? So yeah, it will be on us. Whether or not the public will be allowed anywhere near, I have no idea. I think that security measures will be stepped up. They will probably demand that. They are, at the moment, being hounded at every corner. And I found something that is a slight worry to me. There's been an article that's been released saying that neighbours around this Vancouver mansion that they're staying at are starting to get a little bit antsy with the paparazzi, and they feel it's their duty to protect Meghan and Harry. Well, I don't know whether or not that's true, because I shared a video about Rebel News. Now, I follow Rebel News. I know that some people don't like Rebel News in Canada. It's quite controversial. It's not the normal news feed that you get. There are elements that I like about them, and they ask the questions that nobody else is asking. In fact, they called them grifters and social climbers. Well, they called Meghan that in this particular video. And they actually went to the mansion where they're staying, and nobody is there at all. Meghan Markle's not there right now. Nobody is there. There's no security. There's no police presence. There's nothing there. And he mentioned to one of the neighbours, "What's going on? Where are they?" And the neighbour said, "Don't know, they're not here anymore." So where Are they? We're led to believe that we know Harry is in the UK. He did some engagements last week. He was up in Edinburgh and he was doing the John Bon Jovi thing, which I still can't stomach to watch, to be perfectly fair, because it's just a rich, entitled so-and-so that's taking everybody for all that he can get because he's been around Meghan Markle too much. However, we're led to believe that Meghan and Archie are still in Canada, but when the neighbours were asked, they denied that they were there and there was no security presence whatsoever. But what's been said in this article is that there's been the establishments around the island are saying no paparazzi and sometimes no press. So they are coming out in defence of Meghan and they say that we don't want them being hounded by the media. It's inevitable that they're going to be hounded by the media because, as I said before, they are the most watched couple on the planet right now for various reasons, which I have talked about and wax lyrical about completely, but everybody wants a piece of it. The reason I believe that everybody is now trying to find them is effectively they have hidden Archie away a little bit under the guise of privacy. But Meghan is a very savvy individual. She knows that if you take something away and you hide their presence, then the speculation and the intrigue is pushed up. You want to see something you can't see. It's human nature. You say something is a secret, everybody wants to know about it, don't they? It's just the way the world works. So she's playing a very clever tactic right now and saying, you're not seeing him, we're doing this for Archie, but you can't do anything. It's ours, we're protecting him. That then increases the intrigue and it will effectively make people want to get that shot. The price gets driven up for that shot of the child. Do you think they're doing that on purpose? I know Harry wouldn't. I honestly believe that he feels that this is being done to protect Archie. And I understand that 100%. All we want to do as parents is protect our children. It's human nature. You will do anything in your power possible to protect them. So I honestly do believe that this move, he believes in his heart, is to protect his son. Whether or not Meghan actually is going along with that or saying that to appease Harry, but secretly she knows that if you withdraw something, people want to know more. It pushes the price up of the desired shot of the child and pushes the interest up. Therefore, the interest is on Archie and therefore the interest is on her because she is technically his mother. Is that all a big game that she's playing? Because we know that she's media savvy. And it's such a tricky one, isn't it? Because I don't want to be called out and called a hater, although I am. That's what I get called every day. But I've got to ask these questions. Is she implicit in this game with the media? We know that she called the paps. The paps have said. Isn't it funny how you seem completely aware of where those paps were on that walk with the dog and the child and the papoose hanging off? The paps have confirmed it. I said this in a video. They know that she called them. So therefore she is implicit in this game. And I don't think that's very fair when we are being called racists to then deny anything. Oh, do the doe-eyeds and no, I didn't know anything. Yes, you did. You are a part in this game. You are feeding and stoking that fire that you are desperately trying to pretend to Harry that you do not want, but you do want that fire. You do want the interest. The fact that you have said that you want privacy, yet it's being mentioned in the media that you are going to attend the Met Ball speaks volumes. Yes, you heard that right. Meghan will be attending the Met Ball. And it's been said that she is going to go with an androgynous look. I'll pay to see that, to be perfectly honest. You do not speak about your need for privacy and then go to one of the most world's watched balls where everybody, it's all about who wears what, who's there, who's been talking to who. It is showmanship on another level. You thought the Oscars was bad and everybody wants a piece of them and everybody wants to know who's wearing what, who's going with who. The Met Ball is times 100. I have heard also that Meghan has been in touch with Anna Wintour, who has suggested to Anna that she co-hosts the Met Ball with Anna Wintour. Oh dear, the grandiose of self-importance is very, very strong with this one. However, she suggested that the theme, because the Met Ball always have a theme, don't they? The theme this year was Commonwealth. Bringing it home with the Commonwealth, Meghan. Anna Wintour snubbed it. Not going to happen, love. I'm the only coordinator for the Met Ball. It is my ball. You are a nobody. However, she is going, apparently. What will she wear? Will Harry go with her? I think if Harry goes with her, that will just shatter all of this hatred for the paparazzi and this whole issue with every flash, every click of the camera. It brings me straight back to what happened to my mum. If he goes with Meghan, then it's safe to say that is complete bullshit. We now have an understanding. It is obviously clear that Harry is the one that is quite adamant that wants to protect his family. You can see on his face his hatred for the press it just emanates, doesn't it? It's palpable. You could see this with the Bon Jovi thing. He didn't speak to the press. He completely blanked them, and it was all about the Invictus Games, and he didn't make any statement towards the press, which is highly unusual. We've seen this in previous engagements with Harry. He's just blocked out the press, almost blanked them. It was Bon Jovi that did the talking. So we can see very clearly it's him that's the one that needs this privacy for his child. But I think that he needs to also look at Meghan's behaviour, because she is stoking this fire. When will he wake up? Will he ever wake up? Will he think, who's the common denominator that's causing this fuss? Who's the one that's feeding everything? Well, you need to look to the one that you sleep with every night, Harry, unfortunately. What are your opinions on the things that I have raised in this video? Do you think that she's demanding a private jet, or is this all just people making a fuss about her and assuming that? What about the press intrusion in Vancouver? Do you think that, again, that is blowing everything out of the water and the neighbours are not really doing anything? Or do you think the neighbours have every right to say enough is enough, leave this family, this young family, alone? How would you feel if a very big celebrity moved into your area and then paps were suddenly swarming everywhere? Apparently they're being quite aggressive to the paps as well. What do you think is going to happen on Commonwealth Day? Will Meghan be there? Do you think it would be quite tightly secured and that the public won't be able to get to her? Because at the moment that is a big issue. And what do you think of her apparently attending the Met Ball? Does this go to complete opposites of everything they are trying to force the narrative for at the moment, i.e. privacy? As always, let me know what you think.
Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.